A clear blue sky suddenly swallows a silver bird whole. What happens when the person trusted to guide everyone home quietly chooses a different path? On the morning of March 24, 2015, a regular passenger flight left the sunny runways of Barcelona, Spain, bound for Düsseldorf, Germany. 150 souls were on board, families returning from holiday, exchange students full of stories, colleagues heading home after work trips. This story still matters today because it gently forced the entire world of aviation to look harder at the unseen storms pilots can carry inside them. Have you ever wondered what really goes on behind a locked cockpit door? The aircraft pushed back from the gate 26 minutes late. Nothing unusual for a busy European morning. Tijuana, CET, takeoff, Barcelona El Prat. The climb to cruising altitude felt completely normal. The captain and first officer exchanged calm words about the brief stopover earlier that day. Around 30 minutes after departure, the captain left the cockpit for a short break, a routine moment on thousands of flights every day. Approximately 10:30 CET, captain exits cockpit. Almost immediately, the aircraft began a steady, controlled descent. Air traffic controllers called several times. No reply came. Alarms sounded in the cockpit warning of nearby terrain. Outside, passengers became aware something was wrong. 10:35 to 10:40 CET. Unanswered radio calls. Descent continues. 10 minutes later, the wings brushed the snow-covered ridge. Cockpit voice recorder recovered the next day. Captured normal conversation, then seat movement, door sounds, repeated attempts to re-enter, alarms, and steady breathing until the end. Flight data recorder found 2 weeks later showed manual selection of lower altitudes and no attempt to level the aircraft. Document, FDR readout, BEA final report. Medical documents discovered at the co-pilot's home. Torn sick leave notes covering the day of the flight and earlier periods, issued by doctors. Tablet search history. Queries about cockpit door security and medical treatments in the days before. Earlier medical history. Treatment for severe depressive episodes years before, noted as resolved for licensing purposes. The official French investigation concluded the descent was intentional and linked it to the co-pilot's unreported health struggles. Most aviation authorities worldwide accepted these findings. A small number of voices, including the co-pilot's family among them, suggested possible unconsciousness or technical issues with the reinforced door system installed after earlier security concerns. Independent reports explored turbulence or door malfunctions, yet none found supporting data in the recorders or wreckage. The exact inner experience remains private to one person who can no longer speak. 150 names became 150 unfinished journeys. 16 German schoolchildren and their 2 teachers never walked back through the gates of their school. In Haltern am See, families from at least 17 countries gathered in airports, hoping against hope. In the small mountain village of Le Vernet, residents still tend a quiet memorial among the pines. Every spring, relatives return to lay flowers where the ridge meets the sky. No words can carry the full weight, but their absence is felt every day by those who loved them. Imagine the cockpit as a lighthouse. Strong walls keep danger out, but sometimes they also keep help from getting in. After 9/11, doors were armored, so no one could force entry. A shield that became a double-edged sword. Think of mental health like weather radar. Sometimes clouds hide until they are right overhead. The tragedy showed that even careful checks can miss gathering storms if the person flying chooses not to report them, often out of fear of losing the sky itself. In response, regulators required better peer support programs, random psychological checks for some pilots, and stronger bridges between doctors and aviation authorities when safety is truly at risk. The balance between private healing and public protection shifted, like adjusting trim on a long flight. What we know, a normal flight turned into an irreversible descent. while one pilot was briefly alone at the controls. What we don't, the full inner storm that led to that choice. But one truth remains clear. The sky became a little safer because people refused to look away. Continued growth of confidential peer support networks across airlines, high confidence. Wider use of random psychological assessments in Europe and beyond, medium confidence. Possible future technology that quietly monitors basic crew wellness without invading privacy. Low confidence, still early research. Stronger reporting rules when a doctor believes a pilot poses clear risk, already in place in many countries. High confidence. 10 years on, the mountains keep their silence, but the people who fly us every day speak a little more openly about the clouds they sometimes carry. One small change at a time, the industry honors those 150 lives by making sure no one has to carry a storm alone. All facts in this script are drawn from the French BEA final report, March 2016, ESA task force documents, and official statements released 2015-2017. No speculation beyond verified sources has been included. Thank you for watching. Fly safe and take care of each other.